All right, let me check to make sure it's working before I get started. Make sure we are connected.
Well,
Let's find out.
let me know so I can go to my hallway.
Yes, we are connected. All right. Now, this is the
Wow.
after show for Alive This Is It 7.5. Now, if you saw the first Alive This Is It 7 video, that discussed who was at the O2 Arena, because it's a lot of debates have been going on over the years about whether that was Michael Jackson or not. But I'm sorry, it's not something that's unmistakable at all. You can recognize Michael any way, shape, or form as he is. And the crazy part is, one of the things that I was told was his teeth was different. I'm sorry, look at oh my God, the similarities is ridiculous. And it's just like, someone said, oh, well, the teeth is too jagged. Look at MJ's teeth on his 45th birthday. That was 5 years before. It doesn't make sense to keep desecrating the man's name and saying that he wasn't at the press conference. Not only that, fine, I am cool with disagreeing with people, but then the way I get messages where people are just blatantly disrespectful about it. So I say, you know what? I have to do a 7.5 and get more proof out there. I mean, here we go again. And I shouldn't have had to go this far. I mean, here we are again. Same teeth. No difference. Also, a complaint that was... You still here with me, Dove?
I'm here, all the way.
Well, what do you have to say about it? I'm just curious.
All I have to say is bam.
It's definitely a bam, but first off, let me just say hi to Sandra, Kristen, Poetic Teresa, April, MD Love, Amanda. I see Yvette. What's going on, everybody? It's 15 of you guys here.
Kristen. What's up, everybody? Thank you for being here.
Yes. I know the video was very short, but it was short and sweet and got straight to the point without having to do overboard explanation. I mean, look at the photos. You guys saw the video. No one can mimic his voice. No one can mimic his walk. I mean, the walk alone. Hold on. The walk. The walk. The pimp walk. The swaggy walk.
The boppy walk.
Look at my MJ. Even at this point, he does the same elbow bend that he does in This Is It. Like, are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous to keep saying that he didn't attend the press conference. And notice how in both instances, he was in two situations that he was uncomfortable being in. He was on his way into the courthouse, which was an uncomfortable situation, and he was on his way into the O2 Arena to greet fans after years of being off the stage. Two situations where he was nervous. That was his I'm confident, but I'm still nervous as hell swaggy walk. That's what I called it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hi, Teresa.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm greeting everybody.
And it's not to, bicker or argue with anyone or try to prove anyone wrong, but the fact of the matter is, not everyone has watched every single video out there on MJ the way we have. We sit there, Dove, and you know this is true, we'll sit there for hours exchanging videos and sharing videos and exchanging information all day.
Oh my God.
All day. Real. So we don't miss anything.
3 days, y'all. For this video, where he walks the pimp walk or the swaggy walk or whatever you want to call it, it took me 3 days to find it.
And then it's crazy that the walk is exactly the same, Dove. And I guarantee there'll still be
exactly the same.
There'll still be the doubters that say that MJ didn't attend his own press conference. But this is not why I researched.
Barry Shaw.
Yeah, this is Barry Shaw, apparently. Barry Shaw is non-existent, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop with the whole Barry Shaw thing. Fine, if you want to believe Barry Shaw was there, that's on you, but the proof is in the pudding and the proof is in the footage. You mean to tell me that Michael being able to do this walk more than once in 2 uncomfortable situations. And you mean to tell me that, oh my God, that walk was strange. I guess it was strange in 2004 and 5 too, right?
Right. And he was not there at his birthday party.
It's crazy.
That was a double too. I mean, come on. It's too much. But I mean, by all means, if people want to doubt it, if people want to disagree, that's fine. But there's no more proof, guys. That's all we have. Next week, well, not next week. This Saturday is Tom Christ, the guest, and after that, that will be finally it. That will be the closing, curtain call, and we mean it. Just like MJ said, we mean it, you guys. That will be it.
Yeah, on This Is It. I mean, I could even show this. Hold on. It might have all the screen cuts in it that... But this video... I wish I could mute it.
I don't think that's possible, or is it?
I wish it could during the live stream. It won't go to normal size until it's uploaded. I hate that. It sucks. But this video, I wish I could mute it. But this video is of MJ at his 45th birthday, where you can clearly see his teeth. His mouth is open so wide he can't help but be giddy and happy because it's his 45th birthday celebration. So he's excited. He's cheesing ear to ear, showing nothing but teeth. Nothing but teeth.
Pearly white.
Pearly whites, and they were white too. Like, it's crazy though. I mean, I don't want you guys to keep being misled by all of these stories that circulate throughout the hoax community. I mean, they've been going on for so very long. And they come across, I don't want to say my desktop, but it comes across my desktop a lot. And the Barry Shaw story was one of those stories that actually have come across my desktop very often over the last couple of years. And a lot of the times I do get people that say, oh, well, you have to agree with me. Oh, well, you're wrong. Even before this video, even before researching about who Barry Shaw could have potentially been or if Barry Shaw was involved. But currently, we show that there is no involvement by Barry Shaw. This is all Michael Jackson. This is all MJ.
What about E. Casanova, Gabriel? What's your question?
Well, what about E. Casanova? Write your question below.
Great teeth, beautiful smile. I agree.
The punching action was seen in one of the videos when he was much younger. Exactly, thank you. It's a lot of things that he didn't repeat throughout his career, where a lot of fans wouldn't notice a lot of this stuff. So it's not like it's made up. This is stuff that he actually did do. So that same walk that fans had doubted about that he did during the This Is It entry to the O2 Arena, I'm sorry, you can't doubt that. There's no way you can actually doubt what is real footage that is out there of him walking. Here we are again. Another logic of Michael Jackson. Yeah. Another logic.
And to actually doubt someone that was really there versus someone that wasn't there, just seeing it on screen like most of us have, is crazy to me. I'm sorry. I mean, Frank Christ was there, first line,
front row.
Very close to him. He was there. Front row, exactly. Not first line, sorry.
Wait, why did he laugh when he looked down and said because he knew something we didn't? Like, you can tell that he was nervous throughout that whole press conference. He was very, very nervous. I mean, it was his first time back to the stage in a long time. And this is what he gets when he returns. Even his own fans, and I hate to say this, even his own fans doubted that was him. But unfortunately, it was. It was. Do I need to keep playing this video over and over because it can keep running?
Let it run.
Let it keep running. Let it sink in. Let that walk sink in.
Soak it in.
Soak in this walk. Soak in that pimp juice. Soak in the pimp juice, because that's exactly what it is. Oh
I
my
love it though.
goodness.
When he's that confident, I love it.
Yeah, it's like, of course, at that moment, that was supposed to be the very first day that he appeared to the courtroom. So, of course, him going in, he wanted to appear confident despite he was nervous.
But he felt confident maybe because he knew he didn't do anything wrong. So with all of that, he looked fine as hell. I'm sorry, all in white. And he was like, you know what? I'm looking pretty cute today. Let me walk that way. We all do that. Come on, admit it.
Exactly. And that's exactly why I did a side-by-side look at the footage of him walking, so that way you guys can see for yourself. This is not something that's made up. I don't make up lies in my videos. Everything that I do is actually through research, as you know, and is authentic. This footage has been around from AP News for years. I don't know how a lot of fans have missed this, and I don't know how a lot of fans have said that MJ didn't attend his own press conference because of this walk. I don't get it.
Or because of the teeth.
Or because of the teeth. I don't get it.
Or the ear, or the fingers, or the nails. It's always something. His hair was messy. His hair was straight. It wasn't curly. I mean, come on.
There's no winning, no matter what. There is no winning, because no matter how many types of evidence is brought to the table, it's still doubted, no matter what.
Is this a new video? No, Ali, it's not a new video.
I mean, even this photo. Put this up. Michael Jackson in his hotel room in London on March 3rd, 2009.
That's Barry Shaw.
Oh, man. It's just crazy. MJ was looking down, waving to his fans, literally from his window that night that he arrived, because the fans found out he was there. How fast could he get a double on site for that?
And left them alone with his kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the next thing I was going to bring up. The fact that if that wasn't... No. It's okay, Dove. Go ahead.
No, you go. I only wanted to say that. You know, he was with his kids.
He was. And here's a picture.
Right hand and left hand.
Here's a picture of him in the window with BG, or as we knew him then, as Blanket, as a child. Mm-hmm. In the window with his father. That's not Barry Shaw. That's Michael in the window with his son, waving to the fans. So I don't get where this logic comes from. I don't get it. This is Michael in the window with his son, waving to the fans. I don't know where these stories come from, and I wish the stories stop. I could go even further. I've never thought that I would have to keep going this far, but I do.
What about right hand and left hand, Gabriel? He used both his hands.
And here we are.
A lot of artists do that.
Michael in the window.
Or a lot of people, sorry.
With Prince. No, it's okay. Michael in the window with Prince, waving to the fans. How many of you have left your kids with a stranger?
Not me, for sure.
Exactly. MJ was not leaving his kids with that damn Barry Shaw or that made-up person. He would never do something like that to his children. Like, no. But then again, it's like he would have been leaving them with a ghost, because Barry Shaw is non-existent.
I even found another video, Daryl, on YouTube. I saw it last night, and I thought of you, of someone else debunking Barry Shaw, that he's not existent. I was like, oh my God, thank you.
It's crazy. I just hate that, Michael's legacy is getting tarnished, because now it's just like, to me, it's disrespectful, to blatantly put it. It's just disrespectful. Nobody really understood him because he actually was a child at heart. Exactly. People don't realize Michael wore wigs or hairpieces plus makeup. It's MJ. Somebody also said to me, oh, MJ is too tan in that photo. I said, are you kidding me? I said, one, if you watch the video that I shared, it's in the description box of This Is It 7, and it shows Fon Chris video. That studio was full of different color lights, yellow and orange lights and blue lights. All of those lights were around. The closest light to the stage was an orange light, which gave Michael a different tone to his look. It's like, oh, he's too tan, like he's a Jersey Shore character or something. You would think he was Snooki.
He was at the hotel, but that was prior to the announcement, Gabriel. He was at the hotel a few days before the This Is It announcement. He just went to go and see Oliver Twist, was it, Carol?
He went to go see Oliver Twist on March 6th, the day after, I believe. But he did go out the same night of the announcement still to go out to eat. And he also went to go see Oliver Twist and got bombarded by fans while still in London.
Exactly. So it's not like he was someone was at the hotel and someone else was at the red curtain, Gabriel. It was the same Michael Jackson, the one and only king of pop, Michael Joe Jackson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's just MJ. Pearl Jar today's post is about MJ's death photos are all fake. I thought I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched anything from her as of late. His true friends understood him. And I feel like I'm a true friend because I understand him in full. I understand him in full.
Right. Me too.
Like
and I will to come back on some of the comments I've seen. You want to go?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I saw a few comments about MJ being drunk before going in court or maybe at the This Is It arena. I don't believe that he's drunk there. I just believe that he was, first of all, nervous. He was excited. He was a little bit scared, of course, because after 10 years, he doesn't know what he could expect from his audience, even though he knew that that his fans would love him, but still, just imagine you going back on stage after 10 years, or not even on stage. Let's say you stop talking to your best friend today, and you run into each other after 10 years. Aren't you nervous? You don't even know what to say to each other. You don't know whether to hug them, or say hi, high five, or just walk away. You don't know what to do because you're overwhelmed. And I think that was what happened to MJ. He was overwhelmed with everything.
I agree with you.
I don't say that he didn't drink because he did have his Jesus juice once and again, but that's cool. We all do. Yeah, we all do have a sip of wine or tequila or whatever you guys like. We all do that.
I'll take a little white Zinfandel.
After all this men have... There you go.
Wait, they said that Pearl Jr. said that Michael Jackson as Peter Medani, and he called her, and they are good friends. Oh, that's nice to know.
Oh, God.
That's nice to know. I mean, I have no comments on anybody else's research at all. I'm talking about Barry Shaw right now, so let's stay on the topic. But Barry Shaw. Now, this was something else that came up with Barry Shaw. If you guys remember this photo circulating around on social media of what's supposed to be MJ in the green shirt and Barry Shaw in the brown shirt. This is funny. This one is funny. Now, they wanted it to appear as if Michael and Barry Shaw was in the same photo during the early 1990s. Now, these photos with the red background was taken between 1992 and 1993. Barry Shaw was non-existent before December 2009, for one. Once you research that, you'll see it for yourselves. There was no mention of Barry Shaw previous to 2009, December. Also, when you and if you saw the video that we worked on, This Is It 7, you'll see that we did a photo comparison of where the photos actually came from. And these are the type of games that have been getting played forever. It's ridiculous. Like one photo is Michael with his father, which is the one with the green shirt. Put that up real fast. Green shirt Michael. Now the hand on Michael's shoulder you see in the one with quote unquote Barry Shaw is actually Joe Jackson's hand. All they did was lighten up the fingers. The photo was with his father. These are the type of games that they play. Barry Shaw who? Like Barry Shaw who? Somebody said we're cracking. That happens here and there with YouTube, so I'm used to it. YouTube does that to us a lot. So I'm kind of, it sucks that I have to get used to it, but it happens. Now hold on, put this up real fast so you guys can see this. I watched This Is It again today. I think he meant to do at least one concert, but something happened and he needed to hide sooner than planned. That's a possibility, MD. I'm trying to find the right photo because I still have it. I still have it.
The one with Liz Taylor, right?
Mm-hmm. Side-by-side comparison of brown shirt.
Yeah.
Barry Shaw, right?
Brown shirt Michael. Yeah.
I know. But yet, the photo that they used was the photo of MJ with Elizabeth Taylor in 1993. They had taken this, again, by the red background, which I said that everyone literally took pictures of themselves with Michael in front of this background. His family, his friends. There's so many photos of MJ with this red background. The Barry Shaw, quote unquote, was taken from the photo with Liz Taylor. Now, being that Michael appears taller in the photo with Liz Taylor, they was able to make it look like Michael was taller than Michael. It's ridiculous. Like, this has been going on for so long. These games with this Barry Shaw thing and the doubles, and it's so much nonsense. And I don't like people misinforming. It's ridiculous. I'm not a full believer, but however, I understand the reason he would. He knew he couldn't do 50, and the only way he could do it was to fake his death. It's crazy.
Yep, that was one of the reasons. Yeah.
But you have anything to say, Dove?
No, I think all is said right now. And unless people want to ask us questions or if they have doubts about anything or whatever, now is the time to ask.
I mean, can you really doubt this? Here's the side-by-side comparison of all the photos. The fake photo in the center and the actual photos on each side. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Teresa, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's a long explanation on Dina.
What make you believe he was still alive? Cool.
What about the subtle hints and clues? MJ's family and kids keep leaving now and then.
Keep leaving. Exactly.
There are plenty of clues that are being left behind, from Paris to blanket, certain clothes that they're wearing. Also, Omar Betty, he's posting things as well often and removing them, which is crazy. He does that so much, especially on Instagram.
Yep. Yeah. Wasn't he planning on faking his death in 2005?
I have no clue about that because I never researched him faking it back in 2005.
He did want to leave, before he even got to actually, plan his death. When the Twin Towers got attacked, when he overstepped or he went to the jewelers for his watch or something and he missed it. He missed something that he needed to be in the Twin Towers actually that day.
Oh, wow.
He had an appointment there. Yeah, he missed it because he overslept. And that's how he actually didn't get killed that day. But I heard, of course, speculations about him already wanting to leave back then when he was at the top. But I couldn't blame him if he would have done it back then either. It was crazy back then. If it was crazy now, when he faked his death in 2009, when he was at the top of his career, that was even more crazy. Fans were literally everywhere, pulling on his clothes, screaming in his ear, running behind after his car. He couldn't go to a mall. He couldn't go to a zoo. He couldn't go anywhere without being spotted. Have you guys seen the footage where he loses his car and there are, he gets surrounded by people, just, random people that are on the streets right then and there. They surround him and they start, not harassing him, but they're just excited to see him. And MJ goes like, please, I really need to get my groceries or do my shopping and get out of here. I'm just not sure where I parked my car. It's everywhere. So it's crazy. I wouldn't blame him then either.
Like, when I did do research, I had placed this into the escape plan part 2, that there were ties to him potentially faking his death back in the early 90s, but I can't speak for 2005. That's probably was floating around also. But according to what I had found, that he was planning on doing so back in the early 1990s. I think we disconnected. Yeah, it looks like we disconnected. I think we disconnected, or... Yeah, we disconnected for a hot second. I don't know why. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? It's okay. I think we may have lost our live. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Are we still here with you guys, or we not here with you guys?
I don't know. Oh, they still hear us.
Wait, okay. You can still hear us?
Kind of, they say. Amanda says kind of.
Wait, I'm missing it.
No, they hear us. Okay. We're here.
All right.
No worries. No panic.
But yeah, like, enough is enough, though, with the Barry Shaw thing, because he's non-existent. It's been a game that's been played for a long time. Like I said, guys, he stems back to December 2009, where they were first saying this weird-looking guy. I can't remember his name. Do you remember his name, this guy? I can't remember. And you told me his name.
Who's the alien-looking guy?
Yeah, the alien.
Oh, my God, I can't remember.
Oh, my goodness.
Michael something.
I cannot remember, but he looked like a damn alien. And he scared me a lot. He scared me. But, yo, let's just run that back one more time, though. Let's see Michael's walk. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep running this one in the ground. This is going to be on repeat. This will be on repeat. Please. And he does that same little arm bend in both videos, which is crazy. His little extendo elbow, or whatever he wants to call it. Like, it's crazy. Like, how much more evidence do you guys need that this was MJ? And that's why I said in the first This Is It video that I did, is this an imposter? Question mark. Because even back then, everyone kept saying, that's an imposter. No, that's not real. And I did my research then, and even though research was very meek then and very minor, it still wasn't wrong. It's still MJ. It still points out to it being MJ. Yeah, I think people, of course, there are always going to be, the ones
that doubt everyone else's word over theirs or what their beliefs are. But I think people are very misinformed for a very long time, and it takes them, just work to even realize that they've been wrong all this time, but not by their own research, but by what they've seen or what they heard or whatever.
Terry says, yes, same walk in both. I mean, it's right there, LOL. Exactly. Says, I am tired of people calling us crazy for believing that MJ is alive. A lot of people will call people crazy for the most smallest things. You can drop food on the floor and they'll call you crazy.
Exactly.
Kristen says, was he drunk at the court appearance? It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't drink a little beforehand because he did like his wine, so his red wine. It would not surprise me.
We still don't know, though.
But we
weren't
don't
there
know.
with him, so we can't say, yes, he was. Or, no, he wasn't. We weren't there.
Yeah, I won't confirm it, though, because I wasn't there. Where Michael said
and
the
if
best...
he was a little bit tipsy,
yeah,
I don't blame him at all.
Where Michael said the best is yet to come, or you ain't seen nothing yet, in your opinion, what did he mean? He could have meant 1,000,000,001 things, so it's no real exact way to tell exactly what meant. Wait, huh? He was probably pissed because that low life... It wouldn't surprise me that with that either. I mean, it's crazy. Like, that entire day was a lot. Because I did mention during the last podcast that we did together, Dove, on episode 4, that the one thing Fon Christ did put out was that they were there at the arena for 9 hours, so there's no telling what happened with MJ during that 9-hour period, whether he was refusing to go or what, because something held them up from the beginning of the beginning of the press conference where he was supposed to have been there to him not showing up till 9 hours later. So something had to have been the reason, but we don't know as to why. But it wasn't because of no damn double.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
He went through hell, poor Michael. Apparently he drank half a bottle of vodka, but is that true? I didn't know him to drink vodka. He liked his wines from what I understand. I never knew him to drink the hard stuff. He was more into wines. Fine wines and stuff. Fine wines. I mean, he did have a nice wine cellar as well. No real hard liquor, but all wine. All fine wine from France, from Italy, from the Carolinas, from the Paso Robles vineyards. From the Paso Robles vineyards.
Oh my God. You're so funny. Yeah, I heard because he was drunk and refusing to do the press conference. There's a lot being said, but who really knows? I mean, you guys really need to come watch Saturday or listen, better said, to what Fun Christ experienced that day, and because he saw a lot, and it means a lot for this whole announcement, regarding This Is It at the O2 Arena. He saw a lot, and you'll guys see it for yourself.
Yep, he was there. He got to experience the entire press conference, even though the press conference was only 5 to 10 minutes itself. But he was there for 9 hours with other MJ fans the entire day. The entire day. So he has the whole entire scoop on everything that happened that day at the O2 Arena on March 5th, 2009. So for those who also say that MJ was not there, we shall see what Fon Christ has to say once you guys hear the podcast on Saturday. Exactly. So don't miss it, because this one is definitely good.
Teresa, thank you.
I watched Dangerous today. YouTube, fantastic. Love it. Nice. But yep, guys, Saturday.
And the small... Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
The small kid at the end, someone asked, I know someone had doubts about it. It was just a picture that they'll use. But the bye-bye is actually my son.
Oh, man. That is too funny, though. Bye-bye.
Yeah. That was your idea.
Because we have to say bye-bye to Barry Shaw once and for all.
Yeah, you had your little buddy do it for you.
Yeah.
Like, bye-bye. You can go now. You're dismissed.
Oh, man. Yes, Barry Shaw, goodbye. Like it's over.
Yes, what is that in? I watched it a few times. They said he would get up and about to go out, and things were said and done. And we would step up and not come out and was drinking. I have no idea, April.
Wow. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, though, because that sounds like she's saying he might have been drunk.
Anyone know that was on? I can't remember. I don't know. I mean, it could be, you know, excitement. He could have had a little drink before. It could have been some of the prescription medicine he was taking for his back pain or whatever. Because if you go back at all the things that he's done, the performances, you know, his back was injured. He had the Pepsi burn. So maybe it was just a combination of it all. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was just excitement and nervousness. Who knows? But even if it was, even if he popped a pill, even if he smoked something, who are we to judge? I mean, what is it about MJ? What is it? What's the big deal? I'm sorry. So it's for us okay to do something. It's for us okay to have a little drink or smoke something or pop a pill or whatever you're into when you're nervous or when you just want to party or when you just want to feel good about yourself. But it's not okay for MJ to do it. It's just a question.
I think he was drunk because his mannerisms were different. He could have been. He could have been. You never know. He was under a lot of stress. Excuse me, a lot of pressure. I agree, Pamela.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really was.
Lot. Like a lot.
A lot. It took a lot to be Michael Jackson. It came with pressure and stress.
Yeah. For 45 years, again. That's a lot.
That's right. 45 years. Judgment. 45 years dedicated his life to entertainment, philanthropy, and everything else, forgetting about his own personal space that he was denying himself.
Yep.
But anybody have any questions about the video you guys got to see over the last couple of days? About This Is It 7, This Is It 7.5? Any questions for us?
April, I think have to ask Michael himself.
Exactly.
Well, if you can reach him, please do.
April says, I've got severe neck and very bad back. Guess I'm on pain meds. Exactly. Same thing for MJ.
And those make you feel loopy too. Yeah, those things make you feel loopy and sleepy and make you act weird sometimes.
Exactly. Like, people are in pain, so don't blame him for actually needing those medications. Not saying that abusing medication is good, so don't misconstrue or try to twist my words, but the man was using medications because he was in a lot of pain. The back injuries, him having issues with his knee, him also dealing with the aftermath of those burns that he received back in 1982.
Exactly. He left so he could live, bottom line. I agree.
Exactly. He was awesome, so strong, yet so sensitive. Poor Michael. I agree, Amanda.
Yeah.
MD says he retired after 45 years like most people, but most people don't start working at the age of 5. That's a good point. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
You deserve applause. Hold on.
Yes. I wish I could applaud. Seriously. Because no one ever seen it that way.
At the O2 Arena. Oh, God. You want to take that one?
No, Barry Shaw
Kristen
wasn't
Miller.
there with him because Barry Shaw is non-existent. Barry Shaw isn't
Exactly.
real.
Yes, lupus, vitiligo, Pepsi burn, injuries, AIDS, everything was a major part of it all.
It's true. Christie says people seem to have this perfect image of him in their head, which is why they probably thought that way, as far as him drinking, cussing, etc.
Cussing, etc. Yeah. He is just a person like you and me, with his flaws and everything. He's just a person.
He cursed plenty of times.
Yeah, he did.
If you guys want to hear MJ cursing, for those of you who don't believe it, look for this video on YouTube called Michael Jackson Private Phone Conversations. And you will see over 2 hours of conversation where he's cussing his head off. He goes off. It's not like I'm saying he's just flat out just being a potty mouth. But during the conversation, you know how adults are. We will curse when we talk from time to time. Yeah. And he would throw a couple of curses out there as well. It's not like he wasn't a human being. He was... Who is that messaging me? Don't forget to mention...
Exactly, Christy.
Oh, I already did that. Somebody just messaged me to say, don't forget to mention the lie that they're telling about his nose as well at the O2 Arena. His nose is even featured in the little screenshot that I'm showing you right now. Thank you, Terry. Take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day at work. Take care. But I honestly used to think...
Amanda, he cursed. I'm shocked. Why are you shocked? I mean, that's natural. That's part of being a human being. Nobody is a saint. Nobody.
We try to be, but that's all we can do is try.
Exactly.
If MJ faked his death...
And I think nobody is...
Oh, wow. Oh. No, I'm... We're doing the same thing.
You're reading out loud.
Yeah, I have a habit of doing that. I do that at home sometimes. Like, wait, are you reading that to me? No.
So I think we are all missing, as fans, some of us are missing the point of MJ maybe having to push himself and maybe having to, you know, maybe drink some of the times, maybe have some pain meds or whatever, just to be able to get there, just to be able to not let us down. Have you ever thought about that as a fan?
No.
I think a lot of people are missing that.
You are right about that one. She said I accidentally unplugged my earphones and can't hear anymore. Aww. She got disconnected. Okay, I guess that's it for us, because it keeps disconnecting us. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. YouTube keeps disconnecting us, and I don't know why. YouTube keeps disconnecting.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Can you hear me?
Well, let's see if YouTube's still allowing us to go, because it disconnected us from YouTube. Are we still a go, or are we gone? I'm just curious.
I have no idea.
Because YouTube keeps messing with us.
Oh, we're still here. Okay, good. So I was saying that people are missing the point. And I feel some of the fans are being not ignorant, but are missing the point and are being very selfish. I mean, he wanted to give us the best of him, and still we're missing that. I mean, we should be thankful. We should be. All of us. Me included, you know? I'm including myself. Even though I don't think that way, but I'm including myself.
We're all fans, so I'm included as well.
Yeah. But they are really missing the point. the ones that think that way. Oh, he was using this, or he was on that, or he was drunk, or who was this. What if he took that half a bottle just to be there to see your face? Because you were there for I don't know how many hours. Did you ever think about that?
9
Nobody
hours.
thinks like that. They all think about themselves. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel. And if somebody, feels that I'm attacking them, I'm not. I'm just stating the truth, and that's how I feel.
But yup, fans were there at the O2 Arena for 9 hours, and they waited for him for 9 hours. It seems like it's buffering again, or am I seeing things? Right, MJ was still human. I have to take my meds to get through most of the simple daily tasks. I could understand that, because sometimes people are in a lot of pain, and these things actually help. And they forget that that was the main basis of him taking a lot of these medications, was to help himself. But of course, the end story is he abused medication and this, that, and the third, and I still don't believe that he abused anything, because MJ wasn't an abuser of any narcotics or anything of that nature. I don't think he ever...
But even if propofol part of the plan. I don't know, maybe...
Are we buffering? Hold on, because it looks like we're buffering again. Guys, can you hear us?
What is YouTube doing to us today?
I don't know. Because I keep seeing the circle spinning, so I know circle spinning means buffer. And I'm like, they can't hear us again. Oh, she says she can hear us. All right, so I know if she can hear us, everybody else can. All right, there it goes now. Go ahead, Dove. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, even if he didn't take drugs or prescription medicine for whatever he was dealing with, what if we all know that Michael Jackson suffers from insomnia, or what is it, sleeping paralysis, or whatever it's called?
Sleep apnea, I believe they said.
Yes, that's it. Sleep apnea. So what if after a concert he took a pill to go to sleep? So what? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
The worst part about it is, Dove, most medications say, please take this pill before bedtime. So if he took his pill before bedtime, why is it a big damn deal? I don't get it. The man was in pain.
Me either. Exactly.
But you guys have any questions for us? Is there any questions you have for us before we hop off of this live? Because it's almost lunchtime and it's time to eat. I know I sound greedy.
You're going to stuff your face?
I'm going to stuff my face. Barbecue chicken, please.
Ooh, nice.
Says my daughter has sleep apnea. You do not sleep. Exactly. It's hard to sleep. And then it causes you to have slight breathing problems while trying to sleep. So what did they expect? Like, come on. He wasn't stupid either. Far from it. I have to take sleep medication. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne.
No, it's about the video that we just posted. Nice seeing you.
Thank you again for the beautiful message.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so anyone has any questions?
Oh, wow. She said it's midnight there. Oh, wow. Get yourself some sleep. It's pretty late. Have a good night.
Oh, all right. Garija Davy P. I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. Good night. Have a nice night. Have a nice sleep. Teresa Jones.
Who was the guy behind the curtain? Behind which curtain? Because there was, on the side curtain, Tomei was there. on the side of the stage, on the side curtain, watching Michael. I don't know who else was on that stage. Oh yeah, we're about to hop off the live anyway, though. We just wanted to pop on and, chat with you guys a little bit about what you guys witnessed over the last couple of videos we've put out.
Yeah.
But yes, guys, be on the lookout for our podcast this Saturday, March 28th. It's going to be up, and it's going to be featuring Fawn Christ. And again, the brief explanation about him, he was there at the O2 Arena on March 5th, 2009, and he's going to be here with us to explain and talk about his experience. And he's also going to answer some fan questions that were sent in. So thank you again to you guys who sent in questions. It was a fun podcast, and it was good to hear information from him that I had no clue about.
Exactly.
But Dove, do you have anything else for them before we go?
No. All I can say is thank you again for being here with us, writing with us, being here with 20-something people, now 18. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your questions, for your support, and I hope to see you all on Saturday.
Yes. This
Stay
is it.
Stay safe. Wash your hands. Be safe. Stay home.
And watch YouTube.
Exactly. Watch a lot of Michael videos.
Yes.
That helps.
Keep Michaeling.
Exactly.
But just one more time for the road before we walk away. Just show Michael. Do his little pimp swag.
Pimp swag. Copy swagger.
That's right.
One more time.
One more time just before we walk away. Oh, man. That was Michael at the O2 Arena, guys. But much love. And I thank you guys for tuning into this after show with me and Dove Angel. We will be seeing you guys Saturday for the airing of our 5th podcast. Whoop, whoop, for number 5.
Yay!
Yes. So March 28th, guys, be there with us and find Christ. Take care. Much love to you all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.